to be cut off from all that.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I gotta say, I'm starting to get a little bit of my sea legs underneath me, starting to feel like I'm actually half decent at the game again. Okay, this is not a good start. 4A9X PKNW. PKNW doesn't really work. We have the bean and mom's panties. I will say we also have good damage and a decent rate of fire. Like that's at least how it appears to me on first blush here. The Rotten Baby is a great pickup. The absolute most heinous thing about this is that I have no idea how much HP I have. So all I can really endeavor to do is gain more HP than I lose. So wow, that's a good start. We're gonna be hoping for essentially the world's earliest tinted rock into like double spirit heart play, or just give me an HP upgrade off the bat, and then I at least know that my HP is whatever it used to be, which was me being alive +1, so I know that I don't have to be scared until I get hit twice or once by some particular enemies that I don't always remember specifically. But there is a very realistic chance that we have 1 HP right now, which is why I'm not eager to go to this Curse Room. Curse of the Unknown as Eden is really, like, first floor Curse of the Unknown as Eden is just the ultimate piss off, man. Now, we could go to, not to be confused with the ultimate pitch man who was Billy Mays. Secret room? Okay, good secret room. Really, really good secret room. Let's go into our Curse Room via that and see if there perhaps isn't a, excuse me. Okay, that was great. But at the same time, I tried to push the bomb, and it was just like, you know what? No, the bomb, you can't push those anymore. They're unfazable. I figured it was still worth a shot to try to get even more spirit hearts out of it, and you know what? I would do it again if I had the opportunity to do so. This is now a great start. We have 4 extra spirit hearts. I actually, compared to the norm, I think I like the bean more relative than most people. I like bean, I like black bean, you know, I would invite them to my birthday party. I'm not saying they're going to be the first people I add to the list or the first items I add to the list, but I don't dislike them. I think they're pretty okay, all things considered. However, we got some work to be done here before we can really relax. Rotten Baby, a great pickup, of course, but really, we're just slightly better than base stats and just kind of hanging on right now. What we do in the Shadows is a movie that I would like to see, but what we do with the next few floors is going to be a little bit more relevant. Duke of Flies. I bet I can get through there without even using a bomb for once. It seems like that's going to be relatively likely. I'm going to just be happy. Oh, that's so good. I'm going to be happy and not use... I'm not even going to look for a second secret room. Not go to the shop, save our key for the next floor, save our bombs for more ready secret room locations, and just hope that we don't get Curse of the Unknown again. Which we didn't, and we did only have 1 HP. That's incredibly scary. We got lucky to make it work. We can afford to play the Judgment because we're going to get a deal with the devil regardless. There's basically nothing that can be done to make it so we don't get a deal with the devil. You might have just sealed your own fate there, my Judgment friend. Aw, come on. The key Judgment has got to go. Please don't blow the other ones up. Okay, lucky me, and we actually got a decent payout there. Come on, just pay out with an HP upgrade so I have a little bit more fodder for a deal with the devil. That's fine. We'll be back. If we have HP, we'll be back. That, again, growth hormones pickup I'm super stoked about. And again, the bean is doing something for us here. It's not a useless spacebar item. Perhaps not the most useful, but hey, man, that's life. Yeah, come on. Oh my god, I was totally getting ready to actually use the bean effectively against them, and then they just died due to the flies. That's awesome. A great pickup for us if we're going to have to roll with the bean. And let's be honest, as much as I like the bean, that is the way I'm going to choose to frame it. We're going to have to, you know, look for a replacement. But if we don't find one, the battery, man, totally. I can't take that. I will take that. Curse of the Blind. I forgot. I actually think the bean might be better than the doctor's remote. I don't love either of them necessarily, but I'm fond of the bean a little bit more so. There we go. Anarchist Cookbook. Man, I'm a little disappointed with, I should say, a lot of what's happening here. Okay. Get you guys taken care of. We have bombs that we can use to access that if we really want to. Really, no tinted rock on this room. It happens from time to time, but it's always a little bit of a piss-off because it's not supposed to be like that. I really want that HP from probably the beggars so that we have a little bit more fuel for this deal with the devil, but, you know, since there's no guarantee and since we're not exactly, you know, cash-rich right now, I figure why don't we just go for it. More nuns have it than battery, for sure. Sorry, I was talking about nuns have it battery 9 volts. Actually, I think it's... Yeah, 9 volt would be what we would want with the bean, so that we could use it continuously, or at least more than one time per room. Rotten meat for an HP upgrade, followed by Demon Baby. I think acceptable. We got Demon Baby and no HP for fighting the boss. That's okay. I'd be pleased with that. I could be more pleased, but I could be pleased with that. We're at 5 minutes here, so a little ahead of schedule, but it's not going to last because we're going to do a little bit of exploration here. Secret room is extremely likely to be here. And it is indeed going to be the case, and there's 3 more bombs in there for... Oh, come on. Still, I'm proud of myself here. Allow me to reposition myself in my chair. We still need to pay out from the Demon Judgment as well, right? And that's going to be a little harder to swing. Can happen, though. Oh, fantastic. Okay, fanny pack. Ah, it's good. Please give me some red hearts. Good, that's pretty much exactly what I would have wanted there. Fanny pack did not pay out with anything there, which is a little disappointing. Experimental treatment. Ah, gave me a little bit of HP. I feel faster as well. Shot speed is clearly down. But that's still okay. And then there's HP in here. I don't think we need to get that HP. I think we're fine to just leave. With 3 bombs, let's take a quick peek for a second secret room location right here. And that worked out nicely. And I will take Pulse Worm over Umbilical Cord, just because I don't fully understand Umbilical Cord, which makes me afraid of it. So we could use some shot speed upgrades, maybe some range upgrades as well. Yeah, our range is relatively low, but this is a decent start. You know, we got Deal with the Devil Precedence. Apart from that, maybe a little dubious. And Curse of the Unknown again pisses me off, but we can be relatively assured of our, you know, HP and survivability as long as we don't take a really crazy amount of damage here. Mind you, a speed upgrade and a shot speed downgrade is a dangerous combination, because now I'm moving faster, which has me, like, eclipsing my own shots. Sorry, what I meant to say is eclipsing my own shots! It's, yeah, back in the day. A little bit. DAE 2010? Yeah, we really should. This can be really good for us, financially speaking. But really, I'm gonna run in front of my own shots. They're not gonna hit the enemies as quickly as I'd like. If I choose to take that course of action, which I really should not. Can't justify that right now. With Fanny Pack, you know, we do want to hold on to the idea of getting to arcades if we don't have enough money to buy something from an arcade. Instead, we'll just save our money. This is gonna be tough. I'm really glad I have Rotten Baby, actually, because these enemies are gonna be slightly out of my range to hit easily, at least. Come on, Demon Baby. I'm relying on you a little bit here. Sweeten the pot. Please. There we go. And of course BFF if we can get it as well. Or Hive Mind, you know, both of those have a function here. And we get 1 penny that we can't really do anything with. It's fine. I'm not going to blow up anything with, even though we have Lucky Rock right now, just because we only have 2 bombs. And I'm looking for that, you know, all-important room. The Olive Garden room, where we could actually, you know, kill multiple enemies at the same time, or at least kill multiple rocks at the same time, and also get unlimited soups and salads and breadsticks. I've never been to an Olive Garden, I'm a poser, but I know that they have that deal on offer. I believe that only re-rolls consumables on that specific room, so, you know, that was a really huge coup for us right there. Man, the bean, I love you. You've helped me out on a lot of well, at least a couple of the challenges, or at least one of the challenges, but it would be really nice if you had like a larger hitbox and larger radius on your hits at least. Alright. Spelunker's Head is okay, and I wanted to come back here just in case we found a secret room, which we were likely to do. And this is going to give us money and the chance at the pills and the chance at magic mushrooms, so I think we gotta go for it. 48-hour energy is a little ridiculous. Luck Up is fantastic. And now I'm not sad when I don't get magic mushroom out of these, because I'm like, oh, maybe that just means that in the future, like on this boss fight, they're going to give me magic mushroom. So I think we save a 48-hour energy. That's alright. We save a 48-hour energy in case we get a better spacebar item than the bean. Or we could use it with the bean. But I really would not consider that to be the smartest choice. But hey, man, you know, I don't know what kind of situations we're gonna find ourselves in the future. Barely, yeah, very nearly got hit by that. Very nearly didn't get out of the way. That's how my brain's trying to parse that sentence. There we go. All right, you should be done. No devil room, not a huge surprise. And a little bit of extra HP never hurt anybody. Very good chance, I'd say, at an arcade next floor. We got 30 cents already, a little ridiculous. Catacombs 2, and we're 30 seconds ahead of schedule. Still going pretty quickly. I'm happy with that. We actually got all 3 there. That doesn't happen all that often. Could blow up those mushrooms for the same reasons we were blowing up mushrooms earlier, but I'm going to say no to that for now. Come on, 9 volt. This is our 9 volt floor. I don't ask for those items that often. It's usually like Mom's Key now that I ask for. Humbling Bundle, Black Candle. So, you know when you're appreciated. I know we only have 1 or 2 keys right now, but thought I'd give it a shot. Ended up working out relatively well. Net positive. I'm going to try 3 cents. I mean, it means that it's not a terrible trade, but it's certainly not as good as we would have liked. Okay. Try that on for size. Should be able to take you out with a little bit of extra poison damage. Did manage to make that one work. You always want to get these guys to blow up some mushrooms if it's at all possible. Money's a little irrelevant at this point. Ah, Rosary Bead might not be, though. That was not a good bomb placement. Oh, we still got 4. It was the best bomb placement. I take it all back. Let's check out our arcade. No judgment, so we won't be doing any exploding here. We will be hoping for some, you know, fanny pack pickups, and it looks like we're cashing in on some bombs and keys right now, which is nice, and money's still pretty much going through the roof here. Let's try this one. I think we still stick with Lucky Rock. It's a little bit more interesting than Rosary Bead, and it's not like our HP is in a... Let's not speak too soon. I was gonna say it's not like our HP is in a terrible position. That can change quickly, though. Health up. Oh my god, 2 health upgrades. And then a 3rd pill with 48-hour energy. Jeez, this is... Game's being very kind to me right now, I have to admit. The HP upgrades are a little out of control. I love it, though. You know, before you start making me feel bad about how much HP we're gaining here, you know, we started with 1 and the Curse of the Unknown. So I'm just happy that we actually made it out of that long enough to actually, you know, be able to see this run reach ripe older age. So we're up to 50 cents here. It's definitely a situation where we want to go to our shop. If it's greed, but we want to be able to spend money. You know, there's no point in holding on to it without a very, very narrow set of items. I'm of 2 minds. In Afterbirth, would I like to see them add more items that are maybe influenced by money? I think it would be cool if there was like a money equals power, because, I don't know, in some ways, money equals power is kind of like a meaningless sentence. I don't know if I've ever heard someone say money equals power, maybe. I am going to take it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and it comes with a damage downgrade. Being able to fire continuously, I like it. And if we can compensate for it, I think it's good. You know, Eve's Mascara, people tell me their general rule for that, some people have told me at least, their general rule for that, only take it in the late game. I know the secret room's here, but I'm going to try to blow it up from a different side, or maybe just go to the second secret room instead. But I think the rule for Technology 2 is you only take it in the early game, or if you have Spoonbender, you can probably justify taking it in some other situations. But I'll admit, you know, our damage is going to be shit for a little while here. I want to wait until we have like a better situation here to blow this up, because we want to be able to blow up rocks at the same time. It's probably not that big of a deal. So the 35% damage decrease is a real issue, but we do also have unlimited range now and the ability to hit multiple enemies at the same time. For lack of a better word, we pretty much have Piercing Tears. Our flies are still going to help out. We're going to be generating the same number, though. It's not like we got a buff to that. And if we get money equals power, that sorts this out pretty quickly. And oh my god, I'm actually so happy that I did this before we fought Carrion Queen. Because, look, this is not going to make Carrion Queen the easiest boss fight in the world. But it's going to be a lot easier to do it this way than it would be to do it the other way, even if we had more damage the previous way. Being able to at least continuously apply some damage here. Oh, this is going to slow us down so much. It's so annoying. Why not go for the bomb hits? Because we got secret rooms, man. I do believe also that with this special version of Carrying Queen, if you attack the hearts, Carrying Queen takes damage. That's what people have told me. I'm not sure if it's totally working here. Doesn't really matter either way, because we can relatively consistently keep the damage on here. Carrying Queen is the boss rush killer. Now, if you could just... Yeah, that's fine. If you want to start moving diagonally, that's fine by me as well. And in a weird way, it might actually make my dodging a little easier because I can just kind of stick to the sides of the screen and then ramp up. But this version may not actually... Oh yeah, that still hurts. Occasionally, at least. Oh, when you kill them, it does damage. So we should probably be doing that instead. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that much damage, but it did finish the job there. That might have been a little faster. Okay. Shot speed down, tears up. That's fine. Obviously. And we'll take a guppy item. Not rolling out of control on keys, but it's okay. So we're going to be firing even faster now. Still have a shop to go to. And I would say no to boss rush at this point. I would say boss rush is probably not going to show up. You'll never know how much that burns me up because there's a pretty decent chance that, well, if we're going to get Spoonbender, probably our best chance is... I'll take them. Probably our best chance is the... boss rush room, but it's not sensical for us right now. There's our shop. Alright, so we're desperately looking for something like Hive Mind, maybe. Up our damage a little bit. Blue Candle's great. I think I have to take Blue Candle right now. Range upgrade. Very useful. And I guess we'll go back and... Nah, we don't need to play our Blood Bank. We've already got so much HP. What am I looking for? More money? It's a little ridiculous. A little greedy, even, I might say. So, Blue Candle plus Tech 2, you know, it solves our damage problem to some extent. HP is great. Devil Precedent, Guppy Chances. Curse of the Unknown is getting a little comical at this point, but that's fine. So now our primary tier, as far as I'm concerned, is Blue Candle. No. We're going to be using... Oh, I can't get in there. We're going to be using Blue Candle as our, like, go-to attack to start every room. When it's feasible for us to do so, at least. And then our Fly is going to be, like, our secondary tier. And then our Tech 2 tier is going to be, like, our last-ditch effort. We've turned it on its head a little bit, but at least there's no Sacrificial Dagger action happening here. People are like, no, I would have preferred Sacrificial Dagger. Well, perhaps one day you'll get your dream, and it'll come true here. That's not very good. Neither is that, to be fair. I don't even think we need the Spirit Heart, to be honest with you. I don't know if we're going to get a Spirit Heart in quick succession here, but... Okay, well, that's convenient, isn't it? I had no idea that would happen. This is better, okay. Now if we get a bomb, we could, like, blow up some rocks and then go pick up Burnt Penny and then pick up said rocks, and maybe that'll make it work. We do have a Tinted Rock deep within there. Monstro 2. Blue Candle's gonna do a real number on you. And we can see, like, our own damage pales in comparison to the beautiful damage of Blue Candle and our Flies. But I don't know. I find myself constantly defending Tech 2. And maybe that's the only indication I should need that Tech 2 is not actually doing as much for me as I like to think it is. But I like to think it is. Okay, we want that for sure. What is this? 48-hour energy again. It's not, like, really necessary, strictly speaking. I think we do take Lucky Rock, weirdly enough, and my exact strategy that I talked about is what I'm actually going to end up doing here. Could have done this faster by just dropping it off, but we'll put this down. Blow that up. Preferably don't take the pennies. We didn't even get that one on the way out. And this should solve our bomb problem. And also we picked up some kind of special card in the process as well. And hopefully now we can go to the secret room as well. Again, I'm saying no to boss rush. We got an item room left to go here. Oh, it's fucking Suicide King. Hilarious. We got 5 bombs out of 5 cents, I think. That's solid. Not really what I was hoping for here, but we might get some pennies out of this. We did. With pennies come bombs. Not as a direct result of one another that time, but oftentimes, you know, you'll forgive me for that one. Oftentimes that'll work out for us. Okay, get on the same vector. I used a fancy piloty word for it, so I would appreciate it if you would listen to what I have to say. It works well with Fanny Pack, too. You know, we're getting more consumables. Even when we're getting, you know, pennies, we're getting things that aren't pennies out of it as well. Still at full red HP. I might have lost some Spirit Hearts in the process, though. That doesn't encourage me, honestly. Like, we were not losing many Spirit Hearts at all before I chose to take Tech 2. Is it really only a 35% damage downgrade? Sometimes it feels like so much more. That's the good stuff right there. No bombs at all there. Okay, we got one at the last second. That was a great shot. I can't even be mad. You've been practicing. Congrats. Yeah, we'll open it. Oh! Okay, this feels good. The ability to fly is going to be very solid for us here. All of a sudden, our consumable game's sorted. A lot of our other games, you know, Isaac is a series of increasingly smaller games. It's a Joseph Gordon-Levitt plus Christopher Nolan joint. And a lot of games have been sorted for us here. Flying game has been sorted. The crying game took care of that last night. Ooh, careful. The, you know, in Unlimited Range game, yeah, we sorted that one out early. Bob Barker, eat your heart out. This is the most selfish thing to say, but I just referenced Bob Barker twice in one day. We talked about him on the NLSS. I really hope he doesn't die tomorrow, because this video is going to go up tomorrow. People will be like, oh shit, dude. Why are you wishing ill of the dead? I'm not wishing ill of the dead. Bob Barker is still alive, to my knowledge, at the time of this recording. It's not meant to be like a referential thing like that. Pardon me. What do you got going on here? Probably a good opportunity to use Blue Candle is what he's got going on over there. And I don't wish ill will on Bob Barker either. You know, I've got no reason to assume that he's a bad guy. I got a lot of fond memories of watching The Price is Right, and I think Drew Carey has stepped admirably in his shoes, but most people would say that Bob Barker is still the heart and soul of the show. Nah, I mean, it might be worth it for more bombs, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so Boss Rush, we've already lost our opportunity at Boss Rush. This has been a long floor, but a good floor as well. AWAS rune, that'll save me some time. Where the heck did I use it over a spike so it just chose not to work? Oh, that's good. Fantastic. I will just go down, I guess. We could look for a second secret room. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We already found it. Fair enough. I think that's 48-hour energy, which actually could be good for fast Blue Candle output, but not a huge problem. Alright, HP is decent. No curses. Would really like to have a deal with the devil to call our own on this floor. Guppy, sure. I mean, of course, I'd love to become Guppy, but even without becoming Guppy, lots of things I'd like to see here. Yo. Can I get a range? Can I apply all of my range upgrades in the future to, Demon Baby instead? Because I would really like him to be able to hit enemies from afar, so he stops being far from good. Small rock. Small rock. We have no damage upgrades since taking Tech 2. Yo, a Spirit Heart's good. A Spirit Heart would be quite continental, but damage up's a girl's best friend. A girl's? I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I started with that. It makes it difficult to tell, you know, you don't know where you start. It's like a freaking, wait, I knew this at one point. The Heisenberg exclusion principle, you know? Can't have the position and the speed of an object at the same time. However, you know, we didn't have a starting point, a destination, what we were doing on the journey. It just didn't make any sense. We're gonna, you know, probably, yeah, I mean, I like the Ace of Spades. And I think we've taken our bombs to the point where I probably have enough to feel pretty satisfied. That'll help, although I'll admit I was more in the market for keys there. Things change quickly in Isaac. Ah, this is good, though. Yeah, PhD, no doubt. Take this. It's another 48-hour energy. Kind of comical. Pandora's Box is like, it's just money right now. And I can't afford to get rid of Blue Candle. As much as as much as you might want me to, I can't afford to get rid of Blue Candle. Why am I keeping Suicide King? Well, you know, if you pick up Lazarus Rags or something like that, it could be useful on the chest. I doubt it, but there's always the chance. Decent amount of donating going on there. Alright, we gotta find our item room. Still got 39 cents. Still, You know, very nice if we get money equals power or Midas touch. We can use both of those items with, you know, relative efficiency. I'll admit we should be holding Burnt Penny right now, but I hope I don't find myself in a position where I'm using bombs for like the vast majority of my damage. It's possible considering our shots are not doing that much, but it would be a bad news situation. Even more HP. To the point where we're pushing Spirit Hearts away, but I actually don't mind doing this when we have... Oh, that's so good. I don't mind doing this when we have low damage. Because, you know, I think Red Hearts are more survivable than Blue Hearts, even though they do come close to equaling one another as you get into the late game. Pretty much... Yeah, that was very stupid of me. I almost slipped hit Q and took the Suicide King card. Holy shit. It would have been great if I did that and then Guppy's Collar brought me back, but with 1 HP. That's like the perfect lesson to learn there. Don't take the Suicide King card, but we're going to still give you a shot at it. 2 of clubs. Still good. Hoping that we manage to maybe get more keys here. That would be worthwhile. Somehow the ability to map. I would love to take Pandora's Box if we had a shitty spacebar item, but our spacebar item is integral to our chances right now. Look, I love that as well. I really, really do. Just not sure. I don't know what I was doing there. I'm just not sure it's right for us. Oh, hey. Book of Belial. Yeah, I mean, maybe? No, we still have to go Blue Candle, man. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. Even with Curved Horn, I'm like, oh, Curved Horn is a trinket. We're not getting rid of Blue Candle for that. Don't be stupid. Okay, that's a no-brainer there. Okay. It should have been a no-brainer. I turned it into a little bit of a brainer. Could blow up those skulls. It's alright for now, probably. Alright. We should be good. Fly should be better as a result of Curved Horn. It's a good run. Not an outstanding run. Oh, how did I not get hit there, baby? Not an outstanding run yet, but we're 1 item away from being an outstanding run. That helps. That might not specifically be the item I was thinking of, but there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, so now we're going to be able to stack up some Spirit Hearts, and I kind of regret those HP ups, but Curse of the Unknown. Curse of the Unknown, it could be worse. One of these days I'll find out exactly how much damage up the Curved Horn actually gives you. I love it too much to not be able to have a little bit more fodder for conversation whenever it shows up. Can't believe I almost didn't take I almost didn't take Curved Horn because I had Blue Candle. Let that sink in a little bit there. But Northern Line, that sentence, it doesn't make any sense. The logic in it is unsound. That's very true. That's full points on the Isaac exam. What's wrong with this sentence? D, all of the above. Doesn't make any fucking sense. One of them is a trinket, one of them is an item. You know, there's a lot of reasoning there. A lot of fallacious reasoning. My favorite. Still not balling out of control on keys. On the second hand, I'm kind of happy with that, but I kind of wish I played you for a little bit to abuse that even more. Okay, we got spider payouts. It happens, you know. Sometimes you bring your best friend a birthday cake and they pay you back with a spider, you know. Life's like that sometimes. You just got to learn to live with it. Really banking on a deal with the devil here. The Dark Bomb pickup is enough to give us a reasonable chance of victory for sure if we weren't already sitting there. But 1 guppy item. 1 guppy item helps us out. Really hoping for a crawl space there. I'm in the habit of fighting mini-bosses now. And I think most of the time it ends up working out. Bombs are key, huh? Yeah, okay. Now we'll open golden chests, although maybe not that one in that mob trap room. But in general, we'll consider it at least. Like this one. 2 of clubs, yeah, we got up to 4 bombs there. Some excitement to be had. I wish you could eat that battery, but oh, okay, I think this is probably not going to be good, but we should try. Yeah, that seems like pretty junk right now, but, you know, things can change, but you've had your chance. Blue Candle, much better. For us, for right now. If we had Brimstone, that would change. So if we get Brimstone, we'll be coming back here. Can't fight the big room. Well, we have to fight the big room. I mean, you can't fight the idea of the big room. The fact that we're going to have to go through with it is what I'm trying to get at. But anyway, I'm digging myself even further of a hole here. Oh, there's only one of these guys on this room. That makes life a little more palatable. Pushes the cobwebs away a little bit. Curse room. More spiders. All right, now it's getting a little ridiculous. Why do we keep coming over and inviting you to our birthday party if you're constantly giving us spiders? You know, I think you're just trying to have a giggle at my expense right now, Dark Bum. This is Dark Bum's payback for all those runs where I was like, I don't even use Dark Bum. I just pick it up to lose HP in case Whore of Babylon shows up. I'm sorry, Dark Bum. I didn't mean it. I meant it, but I didn't think you would hear. Yo, come on, dude. Come on. Come on, though, dude. I refuse to believe. Okay, we're going in. At least we'll probably get a Spirit Heart back. Yeah, broke even. Got the goat head. That's huge. That's really nice. We didn't even break even. We gained a Spirit Heart because our secret room was down here. Oh, good. That's a solid... Oh, I'm out of bombs. I'm out of bombs. I got to go back this way. We did just break even. I know we went through a number of different phases there in my discussion of whether or not we had broken even. Turns out in the end we broke even plus the goat head, which is a pretty nice tilt factor, but... There we go. It's a double boss, or Mr. Fred. It doesn't really affect me either way. Happy with either or. Ooh. We should be more than strong enough to take him out. Sure, why not, you know? Help me, help me. Mr. Fred. Probably easier this way. So we'll hurt him a little bit, and then we'll just knock these guys out. We'll probably not worry about the riffraff that much. We'll just stand far back until we get a charge, and then we'll put it back in there. That's solid damage. I can live with that. Alright, speed. Not crazy helpful, but it is what it is. We could take both, but I think we just take Brother Bobby and we say, like, we don't need the other one. We didn't need Brother Bobby either, but anything that gives us, you know, when I press the arrow keys, now I will do slightly more damage as a result of having another familiar. So, if we have the HP to enjoy that value proposition, why not? Yo, that's not good. This is not a good way for me to... You know, yo, this is like Dodge City here. There's actually a town it's in Indiana, maybe Iowa, called Dodge City. I played a lot of GeoGuessr. For some reason, you always end up there. Oh, no bombs. That's hard to get used to. So we continue the quest to see if Ryan accidentally presses the Q key and ruins his run with Suicide King. So far, so good. Hopefully we can keep that dream alive. Number of batteries on this run continues to climb higher and higher. Even though we've pretty much exclusively had spacebar items that recharge every room. It's the thought that counts, I guess. Not a good seed to have those on it, but we'll survive. Still one guppy item away. One guppy item away from the dream. It can happen. Stranger things have. Los Angeles Kings completing a reverse streak as a number 8 seed and coming back to win the Stanley Cup for the first time in franchise history. That's momentous, you know? I think it's going to happen on this boss trap room. I'll guarantee it personally. Oh, yeah, we need this. Even though it halves our shit, it's actually going to give us a functional amount of damage. I think this is Eve's Mascara showing up and being like, hey, I know things are awkward. Last time I showed up, I kind of fucked you over, but, you know, I'm different now, and we'll be different together. So let's tackle this as mature adults, right? I think that this is good, and it's going to make our flies much, much better. And that's going to be potentially an important ticket to our success. And thank you for helping me vindicate that Technology 2 pickup as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I think that's a good pickup. It will, I still think it halves our rate of fire within Technology 2. Like, it's gonna take long, well, we're not gonna tick damage as often. Yo, Dark Bum, this is getting a little silly here. It's not gonna tick damage as often, but it'll tick for twice as much, and we're never gonna miss anyway. So, we don't have to sweat that too much. We have Fanny Pack. Is this correct? That might have been last run, I can't remember. Oh, dude, we got a key beggar. And I'm made of keys right now. We don't have Guppy's tails, so we're not expecting many more than 4 golden chests to show up. Everything, as far as I'm concerned, is just gravy here. Yo, where's my fanny pack payouts? I want to pay Dark Bum to give me some spirit hearts. That's potentially pretty good, but we cannot not stick with Curved Horn. It's a no-brainer. Okay, more keys. I appreciate it. We spent 15 keys and gained almost nothing of, like, literal value. Oh, dude, do it. Become the hero you want to be. Redeem yourself. This run's all about redemption right now. Give me a red chest that makes me become Guppy. Then show me the meaning of being lonely. Oh, sorry, Dark Bomb. That one was probably for you, huh? That's okay. That's okay. We PhD? We know what that pill is? We'll probably know what that pill is. Mom's key. Alright, alright, alright. I can live with it. We only have one bomb. That's for you. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, shouldn't have had him play it twice there. That's okay, though. Let's try it again. I believe. Yo, do we have Bloody Lust? We do have Bloody Lust. I totally forgot about that. This is a huge pickup for us. Don't do what I'm doing here, by the way. Credit card. It's no good. Alright, well. If we can get, like, IV bag or something, that'd be great. But the odds of it are fairly low. But our damage is going to be at least fantastic for the rest of this floor. Oh, jeez. I'm starting to regret going in as hard on that Demon Judgment as I did. This could make me feel better about it. There's a Tinted Rock over here as well. Come on, you know you want it. I mean, you know you want to pay out with it. I shortened that a little bit. Made it sound creepier than I originally intended. There we go. More HP. I appreciate it. And then Small Rock. Okay, run. Yo, I kind of wanted some of that, though. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll do this again. We'll do it on this guy. I do think it matters what order you play these Demon Judgments in. Like, I think this one's way less likely to pay out because we're still early in. Come on, Guppy. Oh, Black Candle is still real good, though. No curses. And our damage is acceptable. Look at that. That was no blue candle involved there. We gotta take it. We gotta take it because I'm going deep on these. It's gonna really hurt to lose this damage bonus that we got going on right now. I don't know if I can go back and play the Demon Judgment anymore. I think we gotta start thinking about the long-term consequences of our actions. Even though it pains me to do so. And we'll do that to force it. Although that does push a Spirit Heart out of our arrangement. That's okay. Oh, yeah, good. Well, now it doesn't. We solved that problem pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, spawn one right on top of me. That's a dictionary definition of fairness. Yo, I've got myself caught in the cycle here. There we go. We got out of it, luckily. Man, that Tech 2 damage is for real, man. Alright, down to the next floor. A little nervous. Shouldn't be. But I put myself in a bit of a dangerous position, so I gotta learn to live with that. For now, Dark Bomb doesn't exist. It's all about us taking our HP here. The HP that belongs to us. More bombs doesn't hurt. Look, I don't like the big room any more than you do. Yo, crush this. Crush this rock. Crush this rock! Yeah, thank you. Now we got an opening for when you come back, but I took damage immediately. Getting a little scared. Tinted Rock, my hero. Oh, this is like not really what I wanted at this point, but I'll take it anyway because it's still real good. Oh man, our Tech 2 damage is legitimate again. We've only been hit once. Starting to actually build some decent damage out of this. This is still losable though because I've played a little sillily. Very, like, too fast and loose with my HP on the womb for sure. Normally you want to crank up that conservative level a little bit. Rein in those ridiculous plays that you do to try to get, you know, the Hail Mary passes early in the game when you can afford to do it. Everything costs twice as much at this point. It's like living in San Francisco. Alright. But boy, are the hills nice. Nothing there. 1 heart to go into the curse room? I think so. Even if we have to, well, we'll check for a secret room here, but if there is no secret room here, then we'll do so. Lovers. Chariot. Chariot's also pretty good. In fact, we'll find a use for that pretty much immediately. Very helpful. Alright. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than Fistula when you have, well, when they have low HP, you have, like, piercing shots, decent damage. That's satisfying. Now we're starting to feel pretty good about our HP, and we can start to think about, hey, what happens on the on the chest here? Well, I'm going to continue to do my damnedest not to press Q. So far, that's worked out fairly well for me. I'm hoping that that strategy continues to lead to me not accidentally killing myself in the future. Bold move. We'll see how it works out. Oh, that would have been a nice little guppy dream to finish it there, but okay. I'll accept that. You know, you can't always, everything can't always be strawberries and cream in life, you know? Everything can't always be 2002 era Natalie Portman. That's okay. Still a lovely lady. Yale educated. Maybe Harvard. I don't know. Harvard. Yeah, that's probably why I failed my acceptance interview, if I had to guess. Okay, that is definitely going to land. But was it because she was, you know, younger in 2002, or was it because I was younger in 2002? That's what's gonna fuck with me. Anyway, let's move along here. I don't know if this is true, but where did I even hear this story? I remember laughing because of the ridiculousness of it. Ooh, I mean, it's pretty good here. I think one of my friends that I met when I was teaching, we're gonna try this, had a friend, so this is filtered through some bullshit, I'll just be honest with you. And he went to Harvard, and it was like with Natalie Portman, and he said, yo dude, she was the anal queen of Harvard. So, I mean, that story is being filtered through probably copious alcohol consumption and two different strangers that could have completely been making it up. But that's what I've heard, is that apparently Natalie Portman is the anal queen of Harvard. And you know what? I thought, first off, you should respect her privacy. If she wants to be an anal queen, you know, that's up to her. But secondly, no wonder she got the role as Queen Amidala. She's got royalty, like, she's naturally royal. She's queen wherever she goes, apparently. I don't know what I'm going to do with this sun card. I guess I'll probably pop it right here and see where we're going. I'm in no rush to finish this run. At the same time, our damage is still pretty poor, even with this mulligan pickup, even with Cricket's body, you know. Like, we're much better than we used to be, but could still be better. So if we find an opportunity to beat the boss, we're going to take the opportunity to beat the boss. Bob had a baby, it's a boss. The boss is down this way. We're going to use Undefined at every possible juncture because that's just the responsible thing to do. Mom's Contact's such a huge player for us right now as well. Sure. That makes it even easier, I guess. When they come off from one status effect, they'll have a pretty good chance of getting hit by the other one. That story's true, by the way. I don't know if Natalie Portman was the anal queen of Harvard, but I was told that she was by someone who probably, I guess, maybe just wanted to impress me with his worldliness. And that's one way to accomplish that. Hey, known, seemingly dignified celebrity, totally actually anal royalty. You had no idea. Okay, well, we'll try 48-hour energy here. Okay, well, we'll take the other pills and see what they are before we leave here. Lots of range upgrades, that's for dang sure. And back to the secret room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll tell you what, we'll use it after the blue baby fight. I'm gonna try it. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I'm perfecting this Macy Gray impression. It's about 13 years too late, but I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be the one that's gonna take me straight to the top of the Billboard Heat Seekers parody comedy section, subsection in New Zealand. Blue Baby's Only Friend is pretty good. I'm not gonna shit on Blue Baby's Only Friend, it's a nice item. If we can get it working in conjunction with technology, I'll be very happy. Hey, yo, you don't jump when you're that close to me, okay? We maintain a strict no jumping policy within 1 meter. Okay, you gotta be dead. Oh my god! Where did you come from? Our luck stat should be pretty good. Like, I'm expecting more chests. I don't know what I was trying to do. There's some funky stuff where we killed, like, both of these enemies at the same time. That's unlikely to work out that well for us. Oh, it worked. We'll never make it. We made it. I don't know. We're probably doing way more damage with our actual tiers than we would be with Blue Baby's Only Friend. So let's not sweat that. We'll just you know, keep doing the dodges as we've been doing them. We don't have to mess around with Blue Baby's only friend. We'll have a charge come back here. If the charge doesn't give us access to the error room, we'll finish the run, and I'll be happy that it turned out as well as it did. It was a fun run. There was a lot of good stuff to like there, and that's going to do it as we, you know, take the long walk back. So if you enjoyed the run, I appreciate that. I enjoyed it too. Building a nice little streak again here. It feels good to be back in the saddle, not doing necessarily as badly. And of course, if you did enjoy it, click the like button. If you're interested, it helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.